Hi, my name is Nate Scott, author of Life is Rich, How to Create Lasting Wealth. It's my pleasure to talk to you about creating lasting wealth. But most people are so busy these days just trying to make a living with their nose to the grindstone. Developing lasting wealth is only an elusive dream. What about you? Are you tired of the road you're traveling, financially speaking? Are you open to the possibility of creating lasting wealth? And I'm not talking about hype or some pie in the sky get rich quick scheme. I'm talking about something real, very professional. Well, if you're open to the possibility, let me first say this. Nothing is ever discovered by traveling the same road. So if you continue to do what you've always done, you will continue to get what you've always gotten. Is it enough? Maybe you're satisfied with the money you earn, but are you happy with the time and freedom you have in your life? Are you able to spend enough quality time with the family? Or do your children feel more at home in a daycare center? Well, today, time is our most valuable resource. It is more important to achieve a good return on our invested time than on our invested money. You see, we all have the same 1,440 minutes per day. When you subtract out the time for working, sleeping, commuting, and the time it takes you to do what you have to do each and every day of your life, most people are left with just 1 to 2 hours remaining to do what they really want to do. But then the question is, do they have the money to do it? But what are the biggest obstacles to having enough time and freedom in our life? It is order and it is debt. Order and debt. Order and debt. You see, true happiness is not an issue of need. It's an issue of order. Where order is restored, blessings are released. I discovered this at 19 as I walked the perimeter during Operation Desert Storm and said, Lord, if you allow me to make it back, then I'll never waste a day of my life. Therefore, I believe in Matthew 6 and 33 through 34, which says, but seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. That's why my personal mission is to live each day principle-centered based on biblical teachings and to be a person of value and positive influence. You see, freedom is about security. By seeking God first, he promises to give the security of life, peace, blessings, and everything else. So that's the solution for restoring order. You got it? As for the obstacle of debt, well, that's like swimming upstream. It's so hard to get ahead. You can't take advantage of new opportunities that would give you more time and more freedom. And the average person only has one salary on which to get by on, which makes it very hard to keep up and to keep your head and your nose above water. So what's the answer? Is there a solution? Yes. Emphatically, yes. One way is to replace a single income with an income portfolio that contains multiple distinct sources of income. A good income portfolio consists of three things. Three things. You ready? Number one, a salary. Number two, interest and dividend from invested funds. Number three, an alternative income stream from a small business venture. And doesn't it make sense to have more than one income stream? Think about it. I've mentioned an alternative income stream from a small business venture. But what kind of business could you start from your home that requires no large financial investment? no special degrees or special training, and yet would give you the opportunity to build an unlimited financial stream. In Chapter 11, Life is Rich, How to Create Lasting Wealth, I introduce a new concept to solve the cash flow problem by providing explanation for making entrepreneurship the foundation of your wealth building plan. I call the concept residual income retirement planning. One of the first criteria for success is to find a huge expanding industry with a product that is consumable and that people will continue to use month after month. For example, one industry that is exploding worldwide is the wellness industry. It is projected to be the next trillion-dollar business. Paul Zane Pilsner, a world-renowned economist and self-made multimillionaire, says, and the wellness industry is a $200 billion market and is projected to grow to $1 trillion. Mr. Pilsner goes on to say that baby boomers will spend an average of $200 per month on wellness products. That's a huge expanding market. The wellness industry can be defined as money spent to make you feel healthier, even when you're not sick by any standard medical terms, to make you stronger, to make you see better, to make you hear better, or to fight what might call the symptoms of aging. So the wellness industry is huge and is getting bigger every day, and is certainly the right industry to be in and to take a very serious look at. The second criteria for success is to find the right business model. You see, today, most people make money the traditional way. They trade time for money. They trade time for money. But we are all limited on how much time we can trade each day. Isn't that true? A doctor can only see so many patients a day. A mechanic can only fix so many cars. So as long as we are healthy and have a job, we have time to trade. The money continues. But when our time runs out, of course, the money stops because we have no more time to trade. We experience this in life with sickness, layoffs, downsizings, and setbacks. So the traditional business model can never provide the kind of security we all want. We hope it can, but it really can't. Because traditional business doesn't allow you to build residual, or what we call royalty income. You see, traditional business is based on what you do all alone. That's why J. Paul Getty, the first billionaire in the United States, said, I would rather have 1% of 100 people's effort rather than 100% just of my own effort. J. Paul Getty understood the value of residual or royalty income that comes from the effort of many people, not just one. Therefore, residual or royalty income is not dependent on you alone. It's not about you trading your time. Residual income continues to come to you, rain or shine, day and night, year after year. That's why network marketing, or what we call relationship marketing, is so powerful. It provides you an opportunity to build residual income. It's a business model that gives average people an opportunity to have more financial freedom than any other business model. And it does not take a heavy financial investment like a traditional business or franchise. That's why in Chapter 11, page 139 of Life is Rich, How to Create Lasting Wealth, I recommend investing the time to explore network marketing opportunities. So would it not be worth your time to learn what it takes to build residual income? I'm not saying it's going to be easy. It will take effort on your part, but it will be worth it. It has certainly been worth my effort. It is incredible the lifetime of value that I've received as a result of being introduced to the network marketing industry. You see, back in June 1996, the week that I graduated from West Point, I was invested. I was invited to a room full of happy people. It was an amazing experience for me because I never knew about personal growth, entrepreneurship, and the value of having access to successful people. In less than 7 years from that day, I became a documented self-made millionaire with a personal net worth of over $1 million. And 2 years after that, I had a personal portfolio of over $5 million in assets. I attribute the foundation of my success to my personal relationship with God, the financial education that began with my introduction to network marketing, and my commitment to personal growth over the last 18 years. I've had success only because I had the right attitude and a desire to develop the right mindset and skill set. And I found the right mentors, the right system, the right product, and the right company, along with the right business model. The same opportunity is open to you today. You just have to identify a reason great enough for you to pursue that opportunity. At the beginning of this message, I mentioned that nothing is ever discovered by traveling the same road. Well, for years, I was traveling the same old road leading only to residual debt. I was barely making ends meet. There was too much month left at the end of the money, if you know what I mean. This is the same situation for 66 out of 100 people age 65 today that earn less than $30,000 in retirement. I've written Life is Rich, How to Create Lasting Wealth to sound the financial red alert before it's too late. I'm grateful and blessed to share this information with anyone who wants to create lasting wealth for themselves. Remember this: if you want what you've never had, you must be willing to do what you've never done. That means learning what you've never learned. The American dream of financial freedom is alive and it's doing well. Whatever that means to you, you can have it if you simply invest the time to learn how to get it. To learn more for yourself, get in touch with the person who gave you this book. They will be happy to give you more information. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Again, this is Nate Scott, author of Life is Rich, How to Create Lasting Wealth, at www.asknatescott.com. Wishing you a rich life. Be blessed.